Hey, aloha and good morning. This is Pastor Iz at Amazing Grace Ministries International. And today we're going to continue our study in Colossians chapter 2 as we're going to see how we are going to be made alive with Christ. And it's about having life here in this lifetime, but also life into eternity and how it transcends in and really helps us to live this life in a full and meaningful way. So in about half an hour, I'll be coming to you live, 10:30 Hawaii Standard Time. That's AM in Hawaii. I'm out here on the East Coast still in Maine. Got my little street shirt from my wife of camping to just show off the front and back because she knows I like Snoopy since I was young. So I don't know if you can see that, but hopefully you can see Snoopy on the back and my little Woodstock shirt. Had to give him a little cameo appearance before the sermon. I'll change to my Aloha shirt a little bit later. But anyway, for right now, I'm looking forward to sharing with you some stuff that's really helped me in my walk in the practicality of how do I deal with urges and things that I know are not of the Lord, the things of the flesh that fight against the things of my spirit. And I'm going to share with you a key today that Paul talks about in Colossians. He talks about it over in Galatians. He does a really good job in the book of Romans, a full discourse about it. So I might turn there and just help you unpack that idea of how do we live a life that is really where we're living a life alive to God, but dead to the things that would sidetrack us. The stuff of the flesh and the sins, the pitfalls and things like that. I'll show you how to do that. And in a real practical way, it's really simply laid out for us in the scriptures. And I honestly think it's one of those things that even if you've been in the Lord a long time, like myself, it's great to revisit because it just reassures you to keep doing it this way so that you can keep experiencing the things that God has for your life and really go down with, just a victory in conquering the flesh and walking in the spirit. So I'll be talking about that in about half an hour. I hope you can come back and join us. Until then, I pray the Lord's blessings be on you. If you don't mind, go to our Amazing Grace Ministries International YouTube channel. And at the bottom of the playlist, under different sermon series that I've done at Church on the Beach in Kona, there is a home church worship with lots of praise music. And you guys keep contributing ideas for songs. I keep switching them up. And now it's grown to, I don't know, it's about 2.5 hours of praise music with lyrics that you can sing along. So I want to encourage you to put on a garment of praises. If you're feeling heavy in your spirit, feeling down, depressed, one of the greatest things that can lift you out of depression is turning your eyes towards the Lord and putting the scripture says, magnify the Lord. You put the magnifying glass on him, and you start to look at the God who loves us and saved us and shows mercy toward us. And when that magnifying glass goes on to him and we start to focus on him, it takes our eyes off of some of the stuff in us that drags us down and does make us bummed out. So I want to encourage you, take this time, turn on the praise music, sing along, get encouraged in the word, and let those psalms and hymns and spiritual songs lift up your spirit. And I'll show you where that verse comes from about psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, how we should speak to one another in them just to keep each other lifted up. And cheating, just sidebar, it's from Colossians, but it's a little bit later after this chapter. Anyway, I'll be sharing that with you in the next upcoming weeks. But until then, turn on some praise music. I'll see you back here at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time or 10:30 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Blessings.